Hey guys. Hey Valentina. How's it going? I'm setting up my next week's live. Oh, yay! Lil Bort. Thank you for coming. I hope Lil Bort is the name of the animal that you have in your picture. I can't quite tell what the animal is because it's so small on my screen, but it looks like a little puppy or something. It's so cute. I took a nap too! Honestly, I took a nap in my car. How sad is that? I was so tired when I got home that I literally stayed in my car and did not go inside and slept for like 15 minutes. And it was great. I feel great now. That's when you know. All right, March 13th at 6 o'clock. Yeah, you need a few minutes. Exactly. And that's all you need, you know? A few minutes is very recharging. Okay. Just setting up for next week, so I'll put 2 hours even though it's kind of, there we go. So next week's live is in on TikTok. On Discord, it's a little weird right now. I don't think you can still sign up at the moment because it is not accounting for daylight savings that's going to be happening for us. So it's saying that next week's live is at 7 p.m. and that's not true. It's at 6 p.m. But I can't edit it unless I like make a new one. So I'm going to make a new one. So that's the first thing I'll put on my list that I don't look at after I log off. But I'm going to change that, and then it'll be the same link until the clocks change again. Or maybe I can edit it after the clocks change. It just won't let me... when I go into the event, it won't let me change it. I'd have to change it to 5 o'clock to make it 6 o'clock, if that makes sense. I don't know. It's weird. But I will get back to you guys on Discord about that. Yeah, I didn't get much sleep last night. I think that's why I was so tired. I'm always tired, but I was more tired than usual. Because we had this crazy windstorm, and all night it kept waking me up. Like, the loudest wind. It was insane. And I was shocked when I got up. The only thing that knocked over were our 2 trash cans. I really thought it was going to be, like, our patio table, everything all over the yard, but everything else was pretty good. It was really loud. Oh, that sucks, Valentina. That's the worst, too. When you're sick and you're tired and you don't feel good and all you want to do is sleep, but then being sick is keeping you up. Like coughing. Oh, I had strep earlier this year, and every time I swallowed, my throat hurt so bad it would wake me up. Oh, it's terrible. And all you need in that moment is sleep and rest. I hope you feel better. Take some medicine. Ian just finally got over a cough. He had the flu and then had a lingering cough for a while. He finally stopped. All right. Well. Oh, good. Okay, so you were sick before and now you have the cough. Yeah, it tends to linger. It's such a pain. All right. Well, we have a new diary detective. Welcome, Caitlin. I don't know if she's here yet, but I wanted to make sure I shouted her out. And then what I was doing up on the screen now is just putting in what we typed out last time. So I can do that for a couple of minutes and then we'll get started. We're already in March because Ralph is a man of few words. Oh, you know what? I kind of want to do this with a space in between. I like to do a little space between each. I'm going to leave those though because that's all the same. The reason I'm doing this is because it's easy on Google Slides to add pictures and stuff. I like to add little pictures into my diary entries of things he did or people that he saw, if we have them. Articles, things like that. So I'm leaving a little bit of room for that. Hold on, I gotta pop this there and this there. Okay. Okay, I deleted January 10th. I didn't delete. Okay. I won't make you sit through this for a long time, but might as well let everybody kind of get on. Hey, Caitlin, did you hear your shout out? Is that why you're saying hello? Because I did. I shouted you out. Welcome to the club. I hope you were able to get into the Discord, okay? Let me know if you have trouble. I tagged you in something. I don't know if you saw it, though. I have not been on there in a while. It is so cold in my basement, and it's making going on the computer miserable. Which is making me not want to come down here and do any research. We need spring to come. We've had such a cold winter. I have the space heater going now, but it's not like supposed to be for such a big area. So it doesn't really do anything. Okay. 19. Squeeze 20 in there. All you want is the cold. Oh yeah, that's true. That you're in a heat wave right now. Total opposite. I'll give you some of my cold. I'll take some of your warm. I'm excited. I started planning my garden out. Just deciding like what... Oh, this is February, so I'll move that. What seeds to start inside. What plants I'm going to buy. Where I'm going to put them in my garden. Things might change, but... It gives me life to plan those things when everything is bleak. And then we have daylight savings coming, so I'm going to start feeling alive soon. Even though we lose an hour, but that's okay. Get some sunlight. Okay, so we've got March to read through. So I'll open up my folder with Ralph for March. Oh, actually, his March 1st is... in here. Yeah, it's exciting to plan the garden out. Last year, I didn't start anything inside. This is the first time I'm doing that. So hopefully I can figure it out. Let me know if you've got any tips. I've got a little, kind of, not really like a true greenhouse, but one of those like cloth ones. I got at Job Lot. You guys probably don't know what Job Lot is, but it's like a discount store. It's a great store. They have a lot of gardening stuff this time of year, so I got one of those. I have it next to a window, but I don't know if I should have, like, the cover over it. Sorry about my microphone. Or if I should just have it... Yes! You know what it is. Oh, should say Job Lot. I don't know if I should have the cover over it or if it should be uncovered, because it's not a very big window. It's not going to get a ton of sunlight. I also do have these, like, LED... I don't know if they're supposed to be like UV lights, but I don't know if they're actually UV lights. But they're for growing plants. So I have those that I'll supplement it with, but I have no idea like how long to keep them on for. It's just going to be a learning curve. That's what I've decided. And if it doesn't work, it's okay. I'll just buy seedlings. But if anyone does have tips, I'm very open to tips. Because it's always good to get rid of, like, skip over the stupid mistakes that a beginner might make. Okay, well... Oh, compiling. Ralph is compiling records in AM. And then apparently never did anything in the PM. And now we're going to go to March folder. I'm glad you know Ocean State Job Lot. I wonder, is there even... The job lot I go to actually is in Massachusetts. There's 2 that I know of in Massachusetts near me. There's probably more. Is it mostly just Massachusetts and Rhode Island? Or do they have many, many locations? I don't know. Let's see. Job Lot 2, it's like one of those stores. The newer stores are so much nicer. Like, we have a brand new one near us, and it is awesome to go to. Some of the older ones are a little bit, like, janky. Oh, they do. I didn't know that. Okay, in New York. Maybe it's like a New England thing. Let's see. Oh, okay. We've got Connecticut, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New York, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont. Wow, I really thought it was a smaller thing. I love Job Lot. Okay, March 2nd. Rain. Took past master's degree. I don't know what that is. He capitalizes a lot of things that don't need to be, but I'll just keep it because I don't know what that means. Chapter number 52. RAM. Checking records at courthouse in AM. Compiling records in PM. March 3rd. Snow. Colder. Good question. So Lil Bort asked, do we know what his job was? I was just thinking to myself, what was his job at this moment? Because we know he worked on the railroad in his 1901 diary. We learned a lot about railroad engineering. And then in the 1903 diary, thank you, Birdie. Birdie says, this is very cool. I'm trying to get used to reading the comments out loud because on YouTube, it doesn't show them. So I try to like copy them, read them. In 1903, he was a professor. Oh, I put 1903 because I'll tell you why. Because we've been reading 2 1903 diaries for months, and it's muscle memory that I'm just writing 1903, and I'm going to do that multiple times. Yeah, so he becomes, yeah, and wait for it, because he becomes, I'll mention that he will be the volunteer weather observer, because even though that's volunteer, that's a job. He was the city engineer of Waterloo and the mayor of Waterloo, Iowa. I don't know at this point if he's the city engineer yet. That's my question. He is working in the courthouse a lot. I actually can't remember if we figured this out last time, if he's doing that job yet. He went through a couple of professor jobs. They all kind of relate to engineering, though. Except for the mayor. The mayor thing is like, wow, go Ralph. Yeah, I've got a picture of him as mayor. This is him in the last diary we read. So like 3 years before this diary, these two pictures are. He looks like such a baby. He's 25 in this diary. This is him a little later on. And then when he's mayor, this is what he looks like. He was mayor in the 1930s, late 1930s and 1940s. There he is. Oh, and there he is also. I also found another picture of him that I thought, oh, we must have had that, and we didn't have it on here. He's like laughing. I don't know if I saved it, or I'll have to go find it again. It was in the newspapers. He was like chuckling with some other guy. Yeah, I know. Isn't that nice? So, wow, that's great to hear, especially after the job trouble he had in 1903. It's so nice to be able to like see this guy's future and know he's okay. And he became the mayor. Like, that's pretty badass for someone who basically got pushed out of his professor job. So sad. Well, his first professor job. He ended up like, I forget what the other college was, but he did work for another school. Hold on, I gotta go get something out of Claude's paws. What do you have? That was loud. He knocked this metal pen down, and it sounded like something large. So I was like, I better make sure he's not gonna eat anything he shouldn't. Claude's a little troublemaker. Okay, compiling records at courthouse in AM. March 4th, 1906. Blank. Okay, he's got a lot of blank days. We really might be done with this diary very quickly. We'll say March 4th through 10th through 11th. Okay. Oh, we've got someone we can look up. Ooh, birthday diary the 6th. Okay, let me give you a special birthday diary. Diary birthday shout out. Happy diary birthday. Okay. I'm glad you think it's fascinating, Lil Bort. I do too. You're welcome, Deb. Okay. Monday, March 12th, went to Masonic funeral of Mr. Hopkins in PM. So, why don't we take a little gander in the newspapers here. I guess we'll say Hopkins funeral, and we'll put in March. I'll start with March 1906, Waterloo, Iowa. And I think we found him. March 12th, that's the same day. Okay. So this, I think this might actually be the same. Yep, it's the same person it's about, but it's two separate little announcements. AF and AM. I don't know what that means, but there will be a called communication of Waterloo Lodge number 105 AF and AM Tuesday afternoon at 2 o'clock for the purpose of conferring the rites of Masonic burial on our late brother L.G. Hopkins. Meet at the hall at 2 p.m. and will march to First Methodist Church where the funeral will be held. Then, this is an obituary, I think. L.G. Hopkins dies Sunday. Useful life. I just love these obituaries. The words they use to describe people are hilarious sometimes. Useful life. I hope that they can say that about me someday. Is ended after an illness of a week. Was a manager of Waterloo Electrical Supply Co. The announcement of the death of L.G. Hopkins, secretary and manager of the Waterloo Electrical Supply Company, will come as a surprise to his large circle of friends who knew him in health and strength a little more than a week ago. That's sad. Death came Sunday afternoon, a little after 5 o'clock, following an illness of less than a week. Death was due to, ulceration of the intestines near the stomach as developed by an autopsy held Sunday evening. The deets. Lukens Gilbert Hopkins, that's a name, was born in Jay County, Indiana, May 20th, 1851. His father died when he was 8 months old. Oh, and deceased went to live on with an uncle. That seems weird, the phrasing. In Lee County, Illinois. He returned to Jay County again during his boyhood and remained there until he reached the age of 20 years. In the year 1880, he came to Carroll County, Iowa, and soon afterwards began working for the Western Union Telegraph Company as a lineman. This marked the beginning of his career as an electrician, a line of work which he followed until his death. His work for the Telegraph Company took him to Chicago, Indianapolis, and other large cities, and in 1888 he came to Waterloo from Indianapolis and had made the city his home ever since. For a period of about 10 years, he was a lineman for the Illinois Central Railway, resigning that position to accept the position of line chief for the Cedar Valley Telephone Company. He worked for this company for about a year, at which time he took the initial step in the organization of the Waterloo Electrical Supply Company. Mr. Hopkins was made secretary and manager of the concern, a position which he held until his death. Wow, this is a long one. Okay, here we go. Under his guiding hand, the business of the company grew and expanded until it was one of the largest institutions of its kind in this section of the state. At the annual meeting of the company a few days ago, Mr. Hopkins was re-elected to the position of secretary and manager, and improvements and extensions in the business were planned for the coming year. Last October, he completed a fine new home at 220 Locust Street and had removed his family to the beautiful home he had provided. Deceased was married, I could call him by his name, but January 13th, 1895, to Miss Anna Bell Boyer. No children were born to them, and Mr. and Mrs. Hopkins just a week ago, had adopted a bright little baby boy, which they intended to rear as their own child. Oh. Hey, Caitlin. Or is it Caitlin? I don't know. Kate. Hi, Kate. No, I don't know. Who's Rachel Lyden? I don't know that one. I get Kristen Stewart a lot, but not that name. Deceased was widely known in Waterloo and vicinity, where his good nature, even temperament, it's someone you know. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm like, I don't know that one. Tell her, do we look alike? Is that why? Even temperament and business ability had won for him. Oh, hold on, I gotta start that sentence. Deceased was widely known in Waterloo and vicinity, where his good nature, even temperament, and business ability had won for him a place in high in esteem of Waterloo people. Despite the fact that he had been suffering from an acute stomach trouble for the past 8 years. Okay. So they're saying it came out of nowhere. Past 8 years. He was always jovial and good-natured, popular alike with customers and those employed by him, a neighbor who was respected and revered by all, and an ideal husband. I get that, though. I feel like I have acute stomach trouble my whole life. His illness, which, according to the autopsy, had afflicted him for 8 or 9 years. Okay. That's sad. Did not develop alarming symptoms until Tuesday of last week. On that day, he was seized with severe cramps and retired to his bed. This is so detailed. The disease puzzled physicians, and numerous consultations failed to determine the exact trouble. It was decided that an operation would probably prove fatal, and it was realized that the patient had but a short time to live. Ugh. He was conscious until the last. He was a member of the First Methodist Church and the following lodges: Elks, AOUW, Ben-Hur, and Modern Reserve. I don't know what most of those are. The funeral services will be held Tuesday afternoon, a short service, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Interesting. The casket will be open at the home from 11 to 1. Friends desiring to view the remains can do so before the remains are taken to the church. Casket will not be opened at the church. Okay. Let's look him up. Hey, Maria. Let's look him up and see. What was his full name? It was an interesting name. Lukens Gilbert Hopkins. Lukens Hopkins. Well, we know he's in Iowa. Oh, or maybe we don't. Get all these ads for socks. Hello, I have Prime Weather Boys. At Addie, that's all I see. I don't know if you're... I see that sometimes. I don't know if that's like you put something else and it... what's it called? Like... censored it? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I said I need socks. I've been getting a lot of wedding related ads lately, and I was like, what the heck? Like, I know I'm of age where Google probably thinks I need to be fed all these things, but I'm like all of a sudden every video I see on like Facebook, every video on TikTok, it's because I've been searching for bridesmaid dresses like every corner of the internet, and so now that's what I see everywhere. What was I just doing? I'm looking for Lukens. Anyone in the Diary Detectives group find anything? I didn't see him on Find a Grave easily. Lukens. What was it? Lukens? Hopkins? Have you seen the bridesmaid dresses that are convertible? I saw something that the sleeves were convertible. Oh yeah, maybe his gravestone says LG. Good point. I'll do Hopkins and 1906 in Iowa. I don't know. How are they convertible? Because I've seen the ones that the straps come off and stuff. But I haven't seen anything like crazy. That would be cool. Hey, Lukens, Griffith Hopkins. Here he is. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Did the newspaper spell it wrong? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. I think this is what I... Oh no, this is a little different. It's pretty much what I read. That's sad though. Like, they're baby boy that they just adopted. That is so sad. Let me see if there's any other mention of him now that I know. I'll try. I don't know. Okay. This must be him too. No, not him. Is this the one I just read? I think so. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Raising a baby on her own might have been taboo. It's sad though. Just a couple of weeks before, like, oh. Did it say what his wife's name was? Anna Bell Hopkins. Maybe I can find them on Ancestry. He's important because we just, Ralph attended his funeral. So we're just looking him up. Okay, Lukens. Hopkins. Iowa. What year did they say he was born? 1850 something? Ah, 1851. How did I know that? Usually I do not get that right when I guess. And then he died 1906. I might need to go get some water. Oh, that sucks. That's the worst. Gilbert's not on his computer. Thank you, Harris, for remembering. Okay. Here is one tree that has him in it. And his wife. Oh, he's got two wives. Well, probably not at the same time. The first one wasn't mentioned at all in his obituary. Not any, like, pictures or anything, though. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I can write him down. We can try, but it's always so nice when you look someone up and there's a picture right away. 1851 to 1906. Those dates look funny on the first wife. Oh, yeah, they do. Oh, she lived a long time. I wonder, they must have been divorced. Usually if they have a first wife and then they have a second wife, the first wife died. But she's in the same place. Oh, there's a picture of her. No known children. Oh, divorced December 4th, 1894. Yep. Wonder why they got divorced. Should we look it up? 1894. That's uncommon. Lukens. Here it is. We've got the T. The other wife, I don't know. Let me go back. This is also just someone's random ancestry page, so People can type in any date, so it might, I don't know. Said she was born in 1874. Huh? No, that's not. That can't be right. Well, I guess it could be. When did they get married? Oh, 1896. So they hadn't been married for very long before he died. She was younger. A lot younger. Okay. B. Newspaper article. During the day, considerable probate business was disposed of, and the case of Lukens G. Hopkins versus Emma M. Hopkins was tried on the cross bill of defendant, resulting in a decree of divorce. But why? We want the T. Okay, let's expand it. Let's look at 1890 to 1895. Why'd they get divorced? I wonder if there's, on Ancestry, if there's any kind of divorce record. What's this? That's Anna. That's his second wife. Emma. But I can't, like, open it. Emma. Can't open it. I haven't done a lot of digging on Ancestry lately. I've, like, lost my talent. Let's go back. There was one with an image. Oh, hold on. I'll go back. Below it. This? Or you mean down here? Oh, I didn't even know this was a thing. Yeah, I always just ignore this because it feels like ads, but you're right. Okay, this is with Emma. This must be their marriage record. Tonight I'm reading the 1906 diary of Ralph Slippy. Oh, here's Emma. Oh, sometimes it goes across the whole page. Where the heck is he? What are we looking at here? Emma? Where's he? Do you guys see him? One right below Emma? Washburn? Oh no, that's not her. That's just an Emma. Okay, I'm sorry. I saw an Emma. That's not her, right? What was her last name? Well, maybe I should just look for him. Is my brain not working? Where are even the names? Okay, is this another row? Here? Where should I be looking for his name? Where do you see it? Hopkins. Emma? Okay. Yes. I just was looking. Was I looking at a different Emma? I don't know. Emma is here. Where is he? I don't see him. I see a Hopkins, but that's not him. He's not over here. This is her line. He's on the row with the Hopkins. Okay. So he is on this side, but he's not perfectly lining up. Maybe? But I don't see his name. Oh, Lukens. Here. Okay. I see him. Lucas Griffith Hopkins. Okay. Well. So he was 39 when he first got married. She was 24, Emma. Yeah, the records, it's confusing. This is, and I have absolutely no patience. I would rather just, like, scroll through and look for the name than, like, try to figure out what all of this means. Even though it would probably be easier. Oh my god. Harris says, I make this look so easy. Thank you, because I feel like I look like an idiot up here when I'm just like, I can't find his name. It's right in front of me. He liked them young. You're not late, Deb. I mean, Britt, you're not late. We're on March 12th, but most of March was empty. We're just looking up Mr. Hopkins here. We found him. Oh, okay, well, there's another funeral the next day of someone else. I'm gonna ask Ian to bring me some water. If he sees his phone. He might be leaving at this moment to go to the gym. My nails. Oh, thanks. I know. Pretty rough. I had done my gel nails and then some of them came off. We'll just do that. Okay, March 13th. Don't make fun of my nails. Went as, sometimes they look good, pallbearer to funeral of Mrs. Blank in AM. Let's see. I wonder, I don't know if we're going to be able to figure out who it is. Mrs. someone. Maybe, I'm going to keep going and see if he mentions anyone else. Pallbearer's wife. Went as pallbearer to funeral of Mrs. I think he is a pallbearer, right? There's one good nail. Kind of. I finally just picked them all off. Gel nails are hard to pick off. They hurt. Oh, a pallbearer is the person who carries the casket. There's usually like a few people. Oh, Ian just left. He's not bringing me any water. Yeah, it actually hurts my nails to pick it off. And I just, actually, a couple days ago got in the mail those like clippy things that are for putting the cotton ball and like letting it soak. Because I have no patience and I will not sit there and soak my hand to get it off. But I'm also an art teacher, so painting my nails normally is not an option because it'll just come off immediately. And apparently some gel nail polish will too. Yes, it does. Yeah, I don't know if I did it wrong. It's one of those things I'm just learning. I never did it before, but it does, like, most of the time it stays on longer. No, I know. I'll get a drink in a minute. It's just because my throat was, like, scratchy. Anyways, yeah. I gotta learn how to do it right. I must have not prepped it right, or maybe it was too thick or something. But they lasted a few days, and then they started to peel off. But then some of them were, like, really stuck on. So, like, some of them... It is? Oh, that's a bummer. I thought it would be easy. I'll go back to March 3rd, sure. March 3rd. You know what it is? It's hard to, like, correct it. That's what I'm realizing. Like, if something's screwed up with it, you don't realize till the next day, and then it's like you can't just put another layer on like you could with regular nail polish. But when I do it right, it comes out good. I have this really, this blue color that always comes out really good, but that, yeah. That pretty, it's like a purpley color. I like it, but it didn't sit well. This is the 3rd, snow, colder, compiling records at courthouse in AM, and since it's your diary birthday, I have this for you. Woohoo! Happy diary birthday. Okay, now we're on 15th. I don't know what MEM is, but took MEM in chapter 52. RAM. Maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe we won't. I don't know why there's this blank space in all of these. Oh well. March 16th. Blank. Oh. Nikki pinned a comment. I did not see it. Try pinning it again. I missed it. So March 16th through 20th, blank. I haven't been here in ages. Oh, welcome back, Hannah. I do make live events that you can sign up for if you haven't been here in a while and you want to be. TikTok doesn't do a great job at letting people know every week when I go on. So you can sign up on my TikTok page. There's like a live event that you can register for. And I also have a Discord channel where I send updates and like event reminders. And that's a free Discord channel. I also have the Patreon, which is paid, but that's different. The free Discord is just where I send like, oh, I'm going live in half an hour. Okay, I was wondering, in the other entries, this did look like a degree symbol, but I wasn't sure. Oh, have I saved in a while? I'll just metaphorically save, or figuratively would be a better word. Took RA degree in chapter. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do degree sign again. 52 RAM. I think I might have written it down last week. No, I didn't. Alt something something something. Let's see. Is it 76? My deed here is done. It's not 76. Alt. Oh, it wasn't working last time. I had to just copy it. 0176. Hey, guys, I almost got that. I thought 76. I'm doing pretty good today. I'm not usually this good. Okay, I want to find the degree symbol. I don't think it's going to work because for some reason, it did this time. Last time it like opened up a new tab. It was weird. And to the question, what does RA and RAM mean? No clue. I have no idea. But I am going to go back now and add in the degree symbol. MEM degree. I don't know what that means. Oh, I thought there was another one that had it. Oh, here, yeah. Number 52. I think there might be one there. I don't know, actually, so I'm going to leave it. I don't know. He's kind of cryptic sometimes. We did read... Yeah, I think chapt is chapter. Yeah. This one says took RA degree, but he crossed it out. I forget what I was just saying. I was saying something and then it went away. Oh, he's cryptic. Like, we read his 1901 diary and he was talking about... Yes, Valentina says it's like his days of surveying all over again. He was talking about working on the railroad, and it was like trying to read a foreign code, a lot of it. And we got some of it. We did learn a lot about railroad words and terms, but there was a lot that we didn't get to. Where is the strike through on Google Docs? I know it's there. We found it last time, but I have trouble. Maybe I have to make it big. Ugh. Did you attend Roots Tech? No, I don't know what that is. What's that? MEM does stand for... Oh, Master of Engineering Management. It could be. You know what I'm going to do? A little... Oh, if I add a comment, it's going to screw up the... I'll write it down. It's going to mess up the Google Doc and the formatting on my live. Did I have it like that the whole time? I like to bump it there. Oh, cool. A big genealogy conference. No, I'm actually... I am not... I wouldn't call myself a genealogist, even though this is what I do. I definitely am not, like, skilled enough to call myself a genealogist. Someday, maybe. But that sounds cool. Was it in person? Oh, no, you said you went online. Hold on. Let me go I'm going to write it down. It sounds cool. And then I'm writing, what else? RA means rain. Yeah. Okay. RA. I'm going to write down all our possibilities. Ugh. Master Engineering Management. He did use the word master's degree in one of these. I will check it out, definitely. Regional accreditation. Ooh, okay. Maybe he's still working as a professor at this time. Took past master's degree. See? Chapter number 52, RAM. March 2nd. I think, I don't know if there was a degree there, but like the degree symbol. I don't know. I have to type up my own grandma's journals. Starting in 1927, she wrote every day. Yeah, I want to help. That's what I live for. If you seriously want help, I want to help, and my diary detectives want to help for sure. It might be a Freemason thing. You're right. I wouldn't know, so maybe we'll have to look into that, or if anybody knows. So, Sarah, I don't know if you've been on here for a while, like if you've come back each week or if you're new. But I have oh, awesome. That's amazing. Okay, so I have a group, a Patreon group. It's $5 a month. And my Patreon diary detectives, we work together. And okay, cool. Okay, so maybe you know this, but I guess I'll just go through the spiel anyways. We work together and we do all different kinds of projects, like transcribing things. We do sometimes deeper research on what we're doing on the live. But pretty much every person in the group has their own projects ongoing, and we just ask each other for help. And we have monthly meetings, like video chat meetings. So not like a live stream. It's like actually a Google Meet where we face-to-face like do some research. And we're always looking for new projects to do with that kind of thing, like the video chats. And actually, you come at a perfect time because I just wrote 1903 again. We're just about to finish the side project that we have going. Okay, sweet. And it sounds like you're into genealogy, so that you'd be the perfect fit. So if you want to do that, my link tree in my bio it will bring you, if you click on the Patreon, it will bring you there. And then if you have a Discord already, that's easier because it will just send you a link and put you right in there. If you don't have a Discord, download it and I can help you get into it if you need to. Yes, it is. It's like a little community. It's so cute. And I love, like, we've been doing less of in the Discord, like typing to each other, like chatting like that, because I think the video meetings every month have been so much more engaging and interesting. Like, it's so nice to see people face to face and actually talk. And like was it last time? I think it was. Last time we had Handwriting Nancy come on. It was. And that was cool. She's another person here on TikTok who just randomly joined into one of my lives one time and started analyzing the handwriting of the diary writer. And we had her come on as like a special guest. I felt like a facilitator of like a presentation. And she told us all about her life and her career, and she looked at the handwriting of all of our diary projects and told us about the writers, and then also did our own handwriting. That was really cool. Oh, cool. Kate, that's the perfect first one. She was so cool. Royal Arch degree. What the heck does that mean? Royal Arch degree. Okay, yeah, anyways. If you have any more questions about that, feel free to ask. I love to talk about it. It is a great group. I don't talk about it enough, I feel like, because people don't know it exists, but I also don't want to constantly be plugging my Patreon, so it's kind of a delicate balance. But all the little names up top that are scrolling, those are all my diary detectives. I'm very thankful for them. All right. March 28th. Highest water in Cedar River since 1882. Oh, nice. Okay. Are you talking about the regular Discord, the announcements one? Or the Diary Detectives one? Because if it's Diary Detectives, I will add you. Okay, so BBBD. It's a little confusing because the Discord channel that I have, that's just the one you can click and join right away. That is an announcements Discord. In fact, I'm going to send a smiley face so you can see it. That is for announcements where I'll just say, oh, I'm going live. If the live time changes, I'll put it there. If we find something like breaking news, I'll put it there. But the one that's more interactive, the one that I'm talking about with our video chats and all that, it's still a Discord channel, but it's like the announcements Discord that you're seeing now. It's like that plus 20 other rooms. So that one is accessible from Patreon. So it's a $5 a month donation technically, but Patreon is a cool platform where like content creators can offer something in return for like monetary support. So basically you pledge a certain amount and then you get a little something in return. And for me, I offer that Discord group and the monthly meetings and sometimes stickers. I make stickers after every diary set we do and send them out to the detectives. And so yeah, the Patreon link is in my bio. It should be, and it's also on my website too, but if you click on the link tree in my bio, let's see, it probably is like Patreon become a diary detective or something. Oh, I'm in the wrong place, hold on. I am going to make a video soon that explains the difference. Do you still have the document that has everything you've done? So I can catch up. Yes, it's on my website, which I'll show you in 1 second. So if you click on underneath my little blurb that says follow my YouTube, I'm going to get rid of the Twitch because I don't actually use that anymore. But you can click on Linktree, and then if it loads, it's actually the first link on there that says Patreon. Become a diary detective. What was I going to say? What was the other question? On my website, which is www.thingslostandfound.com. It's also in my link tree. If you click on Slippy Diaries, this will load for you. It just doesn't load very quickly because I'm on live stream. All of these little empty squares are actually Google Slides, and I put the entries that we've read into those Google Slides. They look like this. So as of right now, I still have to catch up and do February for Ralph, but I have all of the other diaries that we've read of this series uploaded onto there. So if you go to my website and click on Slippy Diaries, you'll find them there. And I will do the last few entries for, the last ones that we've done for this diary, probably after I finish tonight. And I decided to do this diary because we had a set of 6 donated to us, and this was one of them. So the 6 Slippy Diaries, let's see if they're loaded. Yeah. We've got Georgia's 1895 diary. This is Ralph's future wife. She was in high school at the time that she wrote this little diary. It's tiny. It's like really small. Then this 1901 diary was Ralph when he was working on the railroad, again, before he met Georgia, which is cool. And then the 1903 diaries we just finished. This is actually 2 diaries in this one because we just so happened to get 1903 from Ralph and 1903 from Georgia, which is really cool because that's the year they get married. So if you want to read their wedding entry, it's in the end of December. And then they got engaged in October. So if you wanted to just poke around, October is the engagement and December is the wedding. And that's really cute. I think that was awesome that we got to read both side by side. It just took forever because we were reading 2 at once. This is feeling like we're breezing through Ralph's 1906 diary because it's just him. And he's a man of few words. He doesn't tell us much. And then this is the one we're currently reading. So yeah, I've got everything. And I've even got like our past diary projects in here. This one I don't have the actual diary uploaded, but this answers the question about how did I get started in this hobby. This diary was what started it. I found it at an estate sale and then started to read it and research it. And she's a really interesting woman who lived in Brooklyn, her diary was in 1917, and there was just like, there's so much stuff in that diary that's interesting. I don't even know how I could like sum it up. But I have a lot of videos about that diary on my TikTok. That's like what started it. This was a series of 3 diaries, all written by a family in Fairfax, Iowa, the Delaney family. So it was written by Todd Delaney and his wife. They were written by Todd Delaney and his wife. And I actually ended up finding their great-grandson. And there's an interview, I think it's like 45 minutes long, of me talking with Jim. Haven't watched since Jim, the weatherman. Yeah. So I can't believe like we finally connected with the help of a newspaper reporter. That was nice. So yeah, those diaries are now, these 3 are now in Jim's possession. I sent them over to him. And then hopefully with the ones we're reading now, once we're done, we can get them sent over too. There is somebody who's interested in them who's a relative. Georgia and Ralph didn't have any children, so there's not any direct descendants. But there are like descendants of cousins, so they will get back to family. Just unfortunately, no, there's no direct family. This sounds like a fascinating job or hobby. It's a hobby. I am an art teacher as my day job. Well, so Britt asked, do you return diaries if you transcribe them for someone? I would. I have never actually done that. These were just donated because this guy read about my other project and was like, hey, I have all of these diaries. I'm not going to do anything with them. So do you want them? So he just donated them to me. But yeah, if you wanted me to do that, I would definitely do that. I mean, I could do, we're going to be looking for a next project soon, but I could do it on the live stream, or we could have it as a project that's more private for the diary detectives. And we would definitely return it if you wanted it back. Definitely. Oh yeah, great motivation to get my journal pages done for the day. I need to do that. I've been getting a little bit better, but I don't know, I fell off the wagon and it's like hard to get back on. So yeah, if you were interested in that, if you wanted to join the Patreon, then it would be more of an involved process. But if you wanted us to just do it for you, we would do it for you and we would send it back. You could either just send digital pictures of it, or you could send me the physical book and then I could send it back. But definitely. I just like doing this, like transcribing and stuff. It's fun. It's always good to have another project. And I love the research that goes with it, trying to figure out who the people are. It's tough, like when we're on the 5th diary of this series, so we pretty much, when someone comes up, if they're like a main character, we know them already. But there's nothing like starting the diary for the first time and having to figure out like, who is this person? Where are they? Who is this other person that they mention a lot, you know? But now we pretty much know, like, oh, he mentions Georgia here. We know that she's his wife. Grandpa's diaries. Oh, yeah, well, we definitely, I would be happy to take a look at his handwriting. I wish that it was easier to like screen share and collaborate on the TikTok live, but it's not really. But if you wanted to send me on Instagram or to my email or something, if you wanted to send me a... Oh, hold on. Heather, I'll read that in a second. I'm distracting myself. If you wanted to send me some pictures, some snippets, I could see if I could... Sorry. Loud. I hate that it does that. I could see if I could take a look and maybe decipher some of the handwriting, and then maybe it will give you some help to like try to navigate it, or if you wanted to figure out with me how you want to send it or whatever, I'd be happy to do that. This very question is why my diary has a running who's list. Yes, that's why we have this. And this is for the whole series in the diary. So we have like everyone who's like mentioned a lot, who we've found pictures of. I don't know what that is. Okay. Well, let's get back into it. Finish the 28th. Highest water in Cedar River since 1882. Water, 24 inches. Below top CB grate at Mulberry. That's a street. The only reason I know that that's what he's saying is because they lived on Mulberry Street. And 5th, north, wow, very specific. North corner, 3 inches below curb at north corner. I don't know if that's what he's saying. Left Lafayette, maybe? And 6th. Spent AM in... He is very technical. In driving around with MLN. That's his father-in-law. Martin Luther Newton. MLN. In Georgia. Looking at HW. Okay, pop quiz. What does he mean? Because I know what he means. What is HW? In PM, went with folks over to see... Someone's gonna get it. Wilson House. Because we know Ralph. Yes! I watered. Of course he abbreviates it. But not up here. But looking at HW, you know. That is funny. Okay, March 29th. Actually, maybe we should go to the newspaper and look at... Oh, I'll look up high water. Not in March. High water is menacing. Reports from the north are somewhat alarming. River rises 2 feet in an hour's time. Holy crap. The Cedar River, which began to rise at an early hour this morning, swelled by the heavy rains in the northern part of the state, which have caused the Shell Shock and other tributary streams to overflow their banks and pour a great volume of water into the Cedar, began to show alarming symptoms about noon today. The river rose 2 feet in less than 2 hours and is now a raging torrent, still rising and threatening to break all records. Ooh, that's kind of scary. Isn't his job related to city engineering to deal with possible floods? Maybe. Yeah. Are you using internet archives? This is actually newspapers.com, but I don't know. I don't use internet archives a lot. I just find it kind of hard to search on. But it might have, Carly, that's funny. It might have the same stuff. Newspapers.com is easier to search, in my opinion. They just have a better search engine. Carly said, I just finished a work meeting and was wishing I was here. Love that. It makes me feel so special, guys. My little nerd club. I love it. Okay, I want some pictures of this flood. The one thing I wish was easier on newspapers.com, I wish it was easier to search for, like, words that would go along with a picture. Because sometimes, like, let's say this article, I wouldn't click on it, but, like, sometimes there is a picture just on the side of it that you can't see. But I'm not going to click on every single, I think I'm, like, way past relevant ones. I'm not going to click on every single one, but sometimes I feel like I might miss it by not clicking on every single one. The date of the Mrs. funeral, March 13th. Can you do an image search from a screenshot from Google Maps? Do you mean can I or can you in general? A screenshot from Google Maps of what? Oh, the area? Oh, okay, hold on. I missed that. That area floods bad. Yeah, so the area is Waterloo, Iowa area around the Cedar River. You could do a Google search from a screenshot, but I don't know. I'm not sure if you mean, like, should I right now. March 29th. In a... What? Something in AM. In a... Buyer? Sent a link on Discord to the potential misses. Okay. Let's find it. 1 second. 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 1 sec Hopefully it opens. It freaking opened in Microsoft Edge again, like last time. That irritates me. Okay. Edith Fleming. Hey, Farley. Felicia, you in here? Mrs. Edith Fleming, Farley, died at her home. Is it Nay? Is that how you say it? Or Nee? It's Nay, right? Farley, like the previous last name. Nay, like a horse. Deceased had been ill for a number of months, but was not taken seriously ill until Saturday. Yeah, I don't know. It's Nay. Okay. I'm not sure how we would find out. But if it was on the same day, the funeral, that seems pretty probable. Thank you for that. It was underneath Lucan's information. Oh. Really? On the same... Hold on. Where did that go? Maybe if I actually open it up. Oh, yeah, no, you're right. I remember seeing a little extra thing there, but... Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. Possible. Okay. March 29th. What do we think this says? I'm getting tripped up by this. Like, is that actually supposed to be there? I don't know. In PM made survey. Well, I'll just keep going and you guys tell me what you think. In PM made survey for Joder and Marquis. Went to chapter office. Yes, thank you. It is what it says. In office in AM. You can't see the whole page. That's weird. Maybe if I zoom out a little. Went to chapter PM degree on Joder at Joder and took part of SD. The top left is cut off a bit. That's a bit better. Okay. Anyone else want to let me know? Can you see the whole thing? Or, because I can move it if it's everybody. It's so odd that, like, it shows up different on different people's screens. Left and right. Can't see the top left. Of the diary page. The right of the typing is cut off a little bit. That's so weird. Because it's the same as last time and it wasn't a problem. How about if I shrink it up a little? Is that better? Is that better or worse? Better? Okay. I can make it smaller if we need to. This has happened before where I had to do a little adjusting. Okay. Yeah, guys, let me know. If you can't see something, let me know. I will move it. I can even rearrange all of this stuff if you need me to. So, commenced on survey. I don't know what he means by chapter. It might be like a chapter for a group, like the Masons or something. I don't know. Commenced on survey of L-E-A. I'm gonna write Lean. Leonard? Leon H. Johnson and Miller survey. I could definitely look up Leon Johnson and Levitt. Oh, yes, it's Levitt. Thank you. You guys are good. Levitt Johnson. Now, chapter means Elks Lodge. Yeah. But there's different groups have chapters too, right? Not just Elks Lodge, but it could be. It's probably something like that. Yeah, but isn't the Masonic Lodge also? And he went to a Masonic funeral. So that's why I was leaning towards that, but I think he's part of multiple groups. Continued survey of J, and oh my god. Who was the other guy? Joder and Marquis? Could be, oh, LJ maybe? Oh, Levitt Johnson, and that must be Miller? LJ and M. Oh, LJ and M. And maybe it's ADD? For, isn't it like addition? I don't know. Or there was an, it wasn't addition. I figured out what it was a long time ago. There's my crazy nails again. That now I'm self-conscious about. Aw, Shrek with his ears down. So cute. Address, maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Should we keep going? Addendum. I think that was maybe the word. Yeah. It's 7:13. I've been on for an hour. Okay, I'll keep going. Because there was quite a few entries in March that were empty, so we'll keep going. We might not make it all the way through April, though. Depends how many entries there are. Okay, whoa, his handwriting is really not that great right now. Went to post office in AM. In PM, called on, oh, I'm actually getting it, though. William Fox in Grand View. Yeah, okay. That, oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm typing. That abbreviation is used in the old maps of Waterloo. I have an old map, actually, if I can find it. It's been a long time since I've opened it. But he was talking about an area that he referred to as ADD. I don't know which one. Hold on. It's one of these older Waterloo maps. It was this one. So, if you zoom in, let's see where it was, like over here. And well, Westfield, it was somewhere over here, I promise. It was maybe Westfield was it. It was Westfield ADD. I think it's addition. Like a neighborhood addition onto the city. And it's referring to different sections of the city. I swear, maybe it's not this map, but there is somewhere I've seen it. I just don't know where. It's like saying first ward, second ward, Riverview Development. It must be on the another map. Maybe it's this one. What page? Well, I guess I could scroll through. Usually it just opens right up. Can one of my moderators please remove that account? That's spamming. Thank you. Shame. We never get any spam in here. Shame on you. Okay. Thanks, Nikki. Okay, I'm looking for Waterloo. This might not even be worth it. I don't even know if this is the one. Waterloo. It's not there. Is this county? Oh, okay. What county are you in? Black Hawk County. Not there. That's not how you pronounce Waterloo? I'm saying it a little exaggerated right now. How do you say it? I'm curious. Oh, here's Black... Oh, what? You mean... No, you mean literally Waterloo. I was going to say Black Hawk. I can't say that too fast. It's Waterloo. So, Waterloo? Like that? Oh, I'm in New England, so I definitely pronounce it differently. Waterloo. Waterloo. So it's Waterloo. I'm never going to get that because that just feels so wrong to me. But that's nice. Waterloo. That's like Pennsylvania. Waterloo. Waterloo. Okay. It's kind of cute. 72. You're the first person to tell me I'm saying it wrong, too. But I fully admit I will definitely mispronounce a lot of things. Waterloo. But yeah, the Black Hawk thing, I'm always very careful when I say that on here. All right. How do I skip to... What page was that? I'm so stupid. I'm like looking at it and then... Oh, come on. Was it like 72? It's never going to load. Oh, yeah. And being from Massachusetts, the pronunciation... Oh, this is cute. The pronunciation of the towns in Massachusetts are crazy. This is cool. These are all different buildings. I like the old pictures. Okay, so now let's see. If we go here. Oh my god. I probably know some of these people. You're from Mass too? Nice. Yeah, everyone makes fun of it. Worcester, Leicester. What else? Leominster. But it's just second nature. Situate, yeah. Yep. I don't even know, like, people must look at that and think it's skewitate. Have you ever looked into Independence, Iowa? Yes! Actually, Kelsey, Independence, Iowa, there was a connection with Independence, Iowa. Yeah, a lot of the names from Massachusetts are UK names. I'm gonna forget about this map search that I'm on, because I'm not fully into this. Can't even pronounce Massachusetts. Or spell it. There's, like, so many double letters. Independence, Iowa, we had a crossover because Georgia's uncle, unfortunately, had to go to the hospital over there, which was I'm pretty sure it was an insane asylum at the time. And it's still in business now, I think. Not as a mental institution, or maybe it is. But I think it's still, like, running. Yeah. So, he went there and he died there, sadly. Like, very shortly after he arrived, he died there. And we started doing a little bit of, like, diary detective research on that. That's so funny that you bring that up, that I actually know. We did a little bit of research on the cemetery there because it's actually really sad. There are a lot of people buried there that aren't, like, identified. Well, they're identified, but they're not, like, linked with family members or anything. I wonder if I can find it. I think her uncle is not in that cemetery because they brought him back home. But I have to, hold on, I gotta look at cemeteries. Is it? It's this, the State Hospital Cemetery. Yeah, actually, someone had said that when we were doing the research. Look at how creepy this is. And sad that is. Someone was saying that there's a museum with old stuff. I am so curious. I feel like those places have to be haunted. I used to watch a lot of Ghost Hunters. We always circle back to ghosts. I used to watch a lot of Ghost Hunters, and they were all... a lot of the time they were going to old asylums and tuberculosis places and, like, sanatoriums they're called, I guess. It's so interesting. It's sad. Like, think how many people there were just... I was going to say tortured. That might not be the right word, but yeah, like tortured. Either by the people who were supposed to be taking care of them or just in their own mind. Arranging the plots in rings. Yeah, you're right. That is why. It's like creepy enough that they're all just old and crooked, but yeah, in rings. It's like... yeah. Yep, a lot of them were lobotomized. There was so much crazy crap. It's just so interesting, though. I can't help it. Like, morbid fascination there. So we were looking through. These are the memorials. And like, oh, this guy has a picture. A lot of them just have their name. This has some information. But we were going through a little bit and finding, like, their records and their... See, this is a Berry. That's interesting because that's her last name. Her grandmother's last name. This is not him, but another Berry. So we've been, like, linking we didn't link this one, but we've been trying to link the death certificates or to family members or to find out more about them and stuff like that. Find pictures. Look at this guy. Oh, it's so cool. I love old pictures. It's creepy, but it's cool. Look at his necklace. Oh, come on. It won't let me zoom in. That's as far as I can zoom in. Is that his necklace? That might be his shirt, actually. Like a little clasp on his undershirt. So cool. I love clicking around on Find a Grave. Some days I feel like I need a lobotomy. Yeah, same. Oh my god. Who is this? Love it. Look at him. Merry Christmas, 1948. Happy New Year. Who is this guy? Did he make that cake? So cool. We need to do some work on those gravestones. Yeah, there's so many projects. I feel like this, you know those... I actually hate these. You know the old... when they take old photos and make them into cards and they add, like, stupid sayings that are usually pretty, like, lewd on top of them. And a lot of people just do that and reproduce them and make a lot of money because people think it's hilarious. I'm like, I don't like them that much. I think it's kind of disrespectful. But this one, that would make a great Christmas card. I love how much effort it took to set this up. Like, there's clearly a backdrop. Is it pancakes or is it a cake? I don't know. There's, like, a table. He's all dressed up, but with his chef's hat and apron. Love him. No information about him on here. Just random clicking. All right. Shall we keep going? I know it does kind of look like it's about to slip. Let's keep going. April 2nd. Continued survey of L, J, and M edition. Every single time he mentions it, he's getting less and less, giving us less and less letters. Oh, thanks for the gifts, guys. I never notice them coming in, but I see them up there. Thank you very much. And the likes, too. Oh, we've got 10,000 likes. That's awesome. Oh, why is it April 4th? Did I miss the 3rd? Oh, I did. April 3rd. Continued survey of L, J, and M edition in PM. Lot survey for Mrs. Adrian in AM. Also adjusted gust I don't know. Any ideas? It could be an abbreviation, which makes it harder. Adjusted great just or gist? Deb says, trust me. Trust you with what, Deb? I did not see. Trust me, trust me. You think he's saying trust me? Trust. Could be trust. Oh, did it autocorrect to trust me? And you're just trying to say trust? Just justification? Possibly. Grist? I thought I saw grist too. I don't know if I said it out loud, but yes, that's funny, Deb. Trust me. Trust me. It could be trust. I'll put like a few options here. Trust, grist, just. I don't know, man. It also, sometimes I have to tell myself with Ralph, like, that also probably doesn't matter. It's just like one day and it's not going to make a difference. He crossed out a bunch of stuff. It looks like he ended up writing it on the next day. Profile. Sewer profile. Well, I don't know. Should I type it or just leave it? He definitely wanted to write survey for LJ and M edition. I'll just move on. Profile. Okay, I don't know how to make it strike through though. That's the problem. Survey in office. Work on sewer profile. That's fun. Of sewer to Forest Park edition. Could it be Control S possibly? No. That's save, isn't it? That's save. Or in parentheses. There's a way to do strike through though. We learned it. How to strike through Google Docs. Alt Shift 5. Let's try that. That's, oh god, no. Alt Shift 5. Nice. Thank you, Penny. Grist can also refer to a matter of interest or value that forms the basis of a story or analysis. Is it an I on the other word then, since it looks similar to the start? I don't know what word you're talking about. Oh, there's definitely, Carly, there's a way to do it with all of the, oh, you guys can't see if I'm like tabbing over where it says file, edit, view, insert. There's some way to do it on there too, but I can never find it. Maybe I should write down, no, he doesn't do it enough. I'll just, every time I need to do it, search it. I'm not sure what a J. Oh, okay. Oh, this one? I think it's LJ. Because it's, he wrote it out, right? Levitt and, where did he put? LJ and M. Levitt, Johnson, and Miller. LJM. Yeah, otherwise I wouldn't know, but sometimes Ralph gives us little hints. Profile of sewer to Forest Park. Look at that. He is really just blurting out those words because that looks like not forest. Forest Park and 7. Some M's. Survey. Oh, if the mystery word gist is an L. Okay. Adjusted list, maybe. I don't know. Oh, hours. Yes, it is. I was seeing M for some reason. Okay. Okay, and this is ADD actually. Forest Park Edition, 7 hours. Survey for A.K. Joder. Maybe we should look him up. I'm not in a researchy mood right now. April 6th. Sewer grades at 13th Street in AM. In alley... So specific. In the alley between. Okay, he did BETW. Between 6th and 7th. And north of Allen and on alley in PM. He's in the alley. Geo underlay survey template. Well, yeah, we literally could find that exact spot. You're right. Let's do it. Hold on. I have to open up Google Maps separately and then bring it over. Oh, we had a bunch of people in the YouTube. I'm sorry. J. Cole Unofficial said, "Sup, who's this? Is this for a college class?" And Potato King said, "Happy birthday." Sorry, guys, if you're not in there anymore. I usually do try to pop out the chat and see it, but usually there's no one in the YouTube. Potato King. I'm looking at... I'm going to open up maps. And... oh, actually, I have a Google Earth specifically for this project. Is this... it's not it. Here, Slippy Diaries. I'm gonna open up this on here. Alright, I'm looking. What are we looking for? 7th? Google Earth me. Oh, I'm getting popular. Haha, thanks. I wonder if he's up there trying to yell the correct words. Yeah, like, it says sewer. It says forest. Can you read? Okay, let's look up 6th Street in Waterloo, Iowa. The alley between 6th and 7th, yes. So let's find... that's an interesting way to spell birch. 6th, 7th must be the next... I don't know. Oh, they're a little different now. So it's West 6th now, West 7th. I don't know if that's the same. Okay, hold on. North of Allen. Okay, we gotta find Allen. That would be easier. First we find Allen. Allen Street? Don't know. Waterloo. Wait, what? Google Earth. My house? I am not doing that. Allen Street. 4th, 5th, 7th. Where's 6th? 8th, 6th. Must be here. Yes. In the alley. Okay. Sewer grades at 13th Street. Oh, wait. No, that's a different street. In alley. Wait. Sewer grades at 13th Street in AM. In alley between 6th and 7th and north of Allen in PM. So that must be like this. Oh, that's so cool. That must be this. Right? Because that's like a little street, kind of, but not a real street. It's an old alley. Oh, that's so cool. This is where Ralph was figuring out the sewer. So good to know. These houses must all have sewer. Sewer Street. That's so funny. He's so specific. Oh my god. Okay. 13th Street. Well, 13th Street is probably really long. But that is so funny. He was so specific that we could actually nail it down. Like he was walking down that street that day. Yeah. So cool. I wonder how old some of these houses are that are there now. Like if those same houses were there. In 1906. Can't really see them. Definitely that... Wow. There's that guy who lives there. That's Ralph. A little trash barrel. Still a bit of an alley. Thank you. Thank you. Cool. So, I'll keep going for a little while. 7th. April 7th. Is that burst out laughing what BOL? I don't know that abbreviation. I'm not cool enough, but that is hilarious if that's what it is. There's Ralph. The sewer. Oh, actually, I wonder if there's like a sewer cap or something. There's no Google Street View down the alley, though. Look! There's our sewer! Oh my god. 1920-ish? Yeah, they probably... So they weren't there. I don't know, though. If we looked them up on Zillow, the houses, we could find what year they were built, but that's hilarious. There's the sewer. He decided where that sewer went. He made that decision. And he decided to put it in a diamond shape and not just a square. And this is the shadow of his survey equipment. The ghostly shadow. Let's see what the alley looks like from the other side. Do we have another sewer cap here? I don't know. No, he must have decided they only needed one on the other side. Don't ruin my imagination. This concrete was laid by Ralph. He did his concrete testing in the office and he put it there. And that's why it's cracked, because it's been there for a long time. All right. April 7th. Survey of L, J, and M edition in AM. Yes, Queen. Today, one of my 5th graders was doing a little bit of free draw after they finished their project. And they made a snowflake, like a paper snowflake. And they came up and showed me and they were like, hey, look at my snowflake. I said, wow, that's so cool. And she said, is this how you spell Slay Queen? And like on the snowflake, it said Slay Queen. I'm like, yes, it is. Very interesting choice there. In AM and PM till 4. Walk Grades Forest Park edition 4 to 6. Oh, they're hilarious and scary. Like the other thing that was brought up today that I still don't even know, like I didn't get a sense of what they were actually talking about, is I was walking around the classroom, they're all working, and because it's art, they're talking while they're working, and sometimes I just hear some interesting things. So I hear one of them go, I don't remember what exactly they said, but basically they were like, oh, like something about the age of consent. And I was like, what are you talking about? And they're like, I don't know. He just said it. What is age of consent? And I said, yeah, that's not something we need to talk about in art. Let's change the subject, but it's not something we have to worry about. Oh, I know what this is. At MLN, but in cursive for dinner. Martin Luther Newton. Okay. April 9th, 1906. Grade 4, House of Dr. Fullerton. NECW? Don't know. Line. I have no idea what that is. LE. No, NE. Northeastern corner? Yes! Good job! Thank you, guys. I wouldn't have gotten that. Northeastern corner, Lime, and 4th, 2 streets. Okay. In AM. Shall we find it? Am I going to be able to figure out which one's the northeastern corner? Oh, there's a little compass there. Okay. Lime Street and 4th Street. They changed the streets. Okay, I guess this is East 4th Street. It must be, because there wasn't another one. Okay. Northeast corner, Lime and 4th. That's so specific. Okay. So the red is north, correct? So northeast would be this corner, right? Can we go here? Where's his little sewer grate? Maybe that's it. I don't know if that's what he was doing, but he was working on the road or the grade or the drainage maybe. That is so funny. We're like, Ralph was here. I should just take a little screenshot and put his picture here. He stood here. I'm gonna do a little. I'll plop it in here for now. And we don't have like a full body shot of Ralph, unfortunately. Maybe I can make creepy AI put his head on a body. Let me see. What's like the closest we have to a... We have this picture. He's older in this picture, though. Should I be more faithful to his age, or just this shows more of his body? Oh, wait. This picture... Hold on. Oh, why is it... It opens just this and not the... Well, that's 19... I'm going to just look up Ralph Slippy, actually. Ralph. Oh, this is going to take forever. Hold on. It might have been... I want to do 1902 to 1905. This is, I think, just his, like, normal... Yeah. But there's another one where he's standing, and it might show us more. The Cornelian. Oh, I bet it was R. Slippy. I bet it wasn't even... Ralph. Yeah, I could narrow it down just to the... royal purple. I'm just trying to, like, get it quickly, and I'm not successful. Maybe it's this one. Yeah. Where's our guy? Middle. Where is he? I know what he looks like. Why am I not? Right there. Right where? He's right there. Hold on, let me go back. Oh, okay, he's facing this way. Okay, let me see. Oh god, where's the tab? No. Here. Come on. I think I need my eyes checked. I look at him all the time. Well, I could do the counting, and I'm going to be so mad when I see him, and I'm like, what the... Third row from the bottom. Oh, here. Oh, that's not the same picture. Okay. I'm looking for... Oh, that's a different picture we have. I'm looking for the one that we had. Now I've lost him again. Here. Okay. Well, that's not as... I guess the other one we're not going to have a full body either. See, this one he's like turned a little bit. But either way, it doesn't actually matter. I've got him here. And I'm gonna put him there. Ralph. Ralph was there. Thank you, Janita. Thanks. Thank you for being here. That's what makes it fun, is you guys. But I'm having a little bit of a... I'm losing it a little bit here, but that's okay. Not usually this punchy. Cutie patootie. In the drain? No, that'd be rude. He's standing on the corner. That's where he was. And then the other one, he was in the alley. Should I get the alley? Maybe I should... I have this, like, thing, this project on Google Maps. Maybe I should mark it. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm gonna mark it. Ralph was here. 4/9/1906. 1906. Wonderful. And the alley... Yeah. Recent searches. 6 Allen Street was how I found it. Thank you, Kelly. I try. I'm more funny when I'm tired. It's not gonna load. What the heck? Allen Street. Okay. Let's find it again. Allen, 6th, 7th. This is our alley here. This is where Ralph was here. When was he there? April 6th. 4/6/1906. Love it. And then I'll get a little picture from it and put it in the little book. Yeah, we do. We all get a little delirious. I probably need to go to bed early. That's probably what it's telling me, but I'm not going to do that. It's Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. I can be tired on Friday. That's what I always tell myself. It's Friday. It's the weekend. I'll get through the day. There. Ralph. Okay. Oh, your birthday. Hold on. I have something special. For any diary birthdays. Yay, happy diary birthday. Alright, I'll read a couple more, and then I'm probably going to have to go. Because I got to eat and probably go to bed. So, we found the corner. Oh, we haven't even finished this entry. I wonder if he gives us more. In office to in office something noon? Till noon? To noon? L, J, and W edition. 1, 2, 3, 30. Yo, bro. Did you say that last time too? Was that you? I can't remember. Yes, bro. Yo, bro. Yo, Ralph. 1 to 3:30. Lot S on something lane at alley south of Franklin. I don't know where this edition is. I gotta find that map that had the other one marked because it might be on there. It's called what's it called? Levitt Johnson edition. I wish I remembered what the other one was. At the end, I'll do a couple more. Maybe I'll go to the 10th. I feel like that's a good number to stop at for some reason. And then I'll look and see if I can find that other map. Because I think I might have clipped it in another PowerPoint or whatever. Slides. I think by edition, it's like on the old maps, they label certain areas as editions. And he was talking about one in the 1901 diary. And he labeled it ADD and it was edition. Which I'll have to go find which one. Yeah, kind of like a development or probably like a new addition to the city, like a section, if that makes sense. Okay, hold on. Lot S on, did someone say anything? Font? Well, I know it's at alley south of Franklin. I don't know. I don't know. I thought it was an F, but I actually think it's an L or an I. Lane. I think it might be Lane. South of Franklin, Northwest Fork. Oh, that could be southwest instead of south on. Lot 5. Yeah. Yep, it could be. It kind of looks more like it would be a 5 than an S because he doesn't usually put a little curl on his S. Lot 5 on something at alley. Maybe this is a street name. Maybe we'll figure it out if we look at an alley south of Franklin in, I don't know if that says in, actually. Something, a lot 3. Oh, God, he's, like, barely making any sense. Lot 3, B, no, I don't know. Morning side edition. Office. It looks like a 2. Yeah, it looks like, I was thinking 5, like the 5 was not completed, but it could be a 2. Office 5 till 6. Looking up notes. Studied bridge design in the evening. The only reason I can read that is because he has said that before, because otherwise that doesn't look like design. It looks like dinger. But I know it's design. Oh, happy diary birthday to you. I say it real slow so I can find the thing I need to click. Happy diary birthday. Yeah, I know. Where's Nancy when we need her? Okay, yeah, I don't know. That's it. Stephanie was saying, and the 3 has a curl, so I'm thinking it's a 5 because his S's have no curl. Yes, I agree. Lane at alley. Yeah. That's what I think it might be. Okay, so maybe we should look at Franklin. It could be like the lane at the alley, like this, like the other one. Franklin Street. Do we have like another street to go by? Yawning a lot. Lot 5 on lane at alley south of Franklin. I don't think we have enough information. Yeah, I don't know. Well, no. Franklin. Where was that? Franklin runs east to west. South of Franklin would be anywhere over here. I don't know where the Morningside edition is, though. We'd have to maybe find that old map. Let's do one more day, and then I'll see if I can find the map. April 10th. This diary is gross. There's a lot of mold and water damage in it. It's the worst one I've done so far. Most of the ones I've read haven't had any kind of damage, but... Oh, does it end? Good question. I'll look at that after. Survey L... Oh, it's LJ and M. Thank you. I should know that by now. Edition all day. Studied bridge design in evening. Okay, I'm going to look at the 1901 diary. Let's see what's boring. Oh, his diary or me? I'm kidding. Edition. Let's see. Or ADD. Oh, okay, so it's not the 1901. Ralph. Yeah, I know. I wish we had Georgia's diaries, to be honest. Sorry, Ralph, but... At least we're not typing a large string of numbers. Why am I searching 1904? I need to search edition. On ads. On ads. Parkside edition. I don't have a clip. Parkside edition. Here. Okay, so see here, Waters edition, Red Cedar edition. I think that's the one he mentioned in this one. Now, what map is that? Is that the map that I had open? No. It's a different map. But I have quite a few, so maybe I can find it. It's not the fire map. come on. It wasn't this one. It's this one. I found it. Okay, but I never link it. That's the problem. No. Oh, so it is the fire map. Is that right? Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, it is. It's the Sanborn map, right? Reverse image search. Oh, is that what you guys told me to do before? I don't know how to do it without, like, downloading the picture. I can find it again. If it's the Sanborn map, it'll be easy to find. It looks like it. It is. Okay. So, let me see if I first have it linked in my little special Diary Detective links thing. Collection. Sanborn. Oh, I didn't know you could just copy and paste it into Google. I'll try it. Control C. Control V. No. Didn't work. I'll just... Where did I get it from? Wasn't from Ancestry. No, that's okay. It is the Sanborn fire map, so I'm just going to look it up. Sanborn fire map, Waterloo, Iowa. Now, what year? This looks like it. Yeah, I think this is it. 1900? Let's take a peek. Come on. I'm clicking on it. Nothing's happening. There we go. I will. I'm definitely going to link it now. So I'm going to take this little linky dink and add it. So I never do that to myself again. Because it's that one... I've tried to open that a few times. And... Oh, this isn't the one that, like, goes into depth. But... I... Every time don't link it. But then I find it and I don't remember to link it. It's really laggy. I know. Now I'll never have to open it again. It's so slow. That's not the way to go. Let me go back to view a preview. I don't know if this is the one, because that one, oh, maybe it is, but it's like one of these little smaller maps. No. Sanborn Map Company. This is the one I'm looking for, right? Did I zoom in and find it here? Yes. But I don't see the numbers on here that I do. Gilbert, do you not love the Sanborn insurance maps? I find them kind of confusing. I guess this is not the one that I'm looking for, because they have numbers on that one. So I'll keep looking. Wait, that one has numbers too. Maybe I just have to zoom in more? No, that's not the same thing. Well, oh, okay, hold on. It is the same thing. There are labels for each of the editions. So, oh, hey, check it out. Levitt's and Allen. Levitt and Johnson. Levitt and Johnson. I'm pointing to my thing so, like, you can see me, but you can't see me. So there's Levitt and Johnson's edition. Love that. Boom. And Miller's. Levitt, Johnson, Miller's. We've got the trifecta. That's cool. I didn't think that was going to be that easy. Morningside we're looking for. Let's see if we've got a clue. Franklin Street. Morningside edition. Where was Franklin Street? Franklin Street is well, what way is this facing? Above the river? Did it just... Okay. Gotta get myself oriented here. So it's like here? Anyone see Morningside? Riverside edition. Morningside. Yeah, that would be cool to overlay it on Google Maps. I don't know how I'd do that, though. I'm not very good with that kind of thing. Jen, one of our diary detectives, did a really cool thing, which is in here. We were looking for Georgia's school, and she took the old, hold on, where's the pictures? She took these old pictures and, like, did this for us, like, showing us which street was which is really cool. She made, like, an overlay. That was really cool. That was a long time ago. You saw Franklin Street. Okay, hold on. Where is it? Walnut? Lafayette. Park. It's over here somewhere, right? Lane. Remember he said Lane? In 8. Okay. Franklin. Franklin goes this way. Lane goes this way. Okay. Remember corner of 11, because I'll forget where I'm looking. But let's see. What did he write? Hold on. I gotta open up. Where is it? I have it like full screen. Morningside edition. The lane at alley south of Franklin. On lane at alley south of Franklin. Like here. Is it Morningside? Could it be Riverside? No, it's definitely Morningside, right? Or maybe it's something else, not morning. Too zoomed in. Oh, sorry. Actually, it is. Oh! Hold on, I had it big on my screen. That's probably why. It said STH in the pink. Is it here? I don't see it. 11th, 9th. Could be. Yeah, I think it's... Hold on. I don't know what... Go back. Lot something on lane at alley S of Franklin. South with Franklin. Maybe, oh, actually, maybe this is a totally separate thing. Morningside is not related to this. Maybe he's saying he was here, and then later he was in Morningside edition. Which, honestly, I don't know how I would find other than just scrolling around. North edition. Bickers, Rickners. Cases, Railroad. See, sometimes sometimes he does use the word Platt. Verdens. And then it's like on top of things, so it's hard to see. Eaton's edition, Levitt, Whitney, Sedgwick. Home Park, Johnson, Miller, Day or Doe, Baker, Hayes, I don't know. Maybe it's not in this map. Are these numbers defined? No. Oh, I think it's the numbers correlate with the separate little maps. I'm curious, Gilbert, why you don't like the Sanborn maps, because I also don't love them, but I don't know enough about, like, I don't use them enough to know what's wrong with them, and I want to know. Or is it just like, oh, them again? Plat is an old word for plot. Yeah, I've heard of, like, the word plat referring to a neighborhood, like a plot, I think of one piece of land. I don't know if this is correct, but that's what I think of. And then, like, plat, like, is a group. But I don't know. Well, I don't know if I'm going to find it. Morningside Edition. Lot 5 by Sycamore? I don't know. South of Franklin. Oh, like S could mean sycamore? Alright. I'll go back over here. Mulberry Sycamore. That's Riverside Edition. I don't know. Oh, that would be probably like south of, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, you're telling me where you saw 5. Okay. Well, either way, that's close near there, so I don't know. Days Edition, Cooley's Edition. There's so many little ones stuck in there. I could easily miss it. All right. Well, they were used as a tool by developers who would practice redlining. Yeah. What, additions in general? Like neighborhoods, plats, are you talking about? Definitely, like, separating the neighborhoods out, for sure. I think in Ralph's context, it's for, like, planning purposes for city infrastructure, I guess, like sewers. It makes sense to break up a city into these, like, sections. And actually, it looks like, so here it's like original plat. That was probably the, like, beginning of Waterloo, and then they started adding on these different areas. So it makes sense, but then, yeah, later on, I'm sure that turned into, like, sectioning off people and separating and, like, denoting, oh, this is the area where these people live. And I don't know. I don't know what Waterloo, or I should say it right, Waterloo is like now. I just know. Oh, you live in Waterloo, or Waterloo. I learned that that's the way you say it. Yeah, I don't know. I just know Waterloo in 1900. Old Platte is the first town layout. Yeah, makes sense. Original Platte. All right. I think I might call it a night. I'm really hungry and tired. So, some houses are half and half. Half and half what? Oh, I missed your comment. 6 houses is barely a neighborhood, but makes sense for sewage. I think this is more than 6 neighborhoods. I think these are blocks. I mean, 6, I don't know what I'm saying. 6 houses. So, I think if we went to, like, the page, well, I don't know if it's on page 11, but map 11. This is map 12. So this is zoomed in for there. I am tired, I know. These are all the houses that are in that section, I think. Maybe 9, 33, 10, 32. Let's see. Yeah. See, that was 12. So that was, like, super zoomed in. Now, each box is not a house. Each box is a block. So, like, there's 12. That correlates with map 12, which is this map. which is all this. And then, let's see, map 11. We've got 9th, 10th, 11th Street here. Let's go to map. Bye, Hannah. See you later. We'll go to map 11, which is just the page before. 9th Street, 10th Street, 11th Street. Yeah, they're blocks, because these are all the houses. Yeah, maybe originally one owner per box, but definitely by 1900 it's broken up. We found Georgia's old house on these maps, and she's on Mulberry Street, actually. That's South Mulberry Street. Where's, like, regular Mulberry Street? But it's just a box. We don't have, like, a picture of it. Mulberry 617, I think. Might be map 10. It might be map 9. This is 10. Where's Mulberry Street? Wait. This is 11 still. Map 10. Walnut, Franklin, Mulberry. 900s. High school. Is that 6? Is it 617 she lived at? I don't remember. Or 7? Or that's South Mulberry. Hold on. I don't know. We did find it. But I can't remember. It might be that one. I thought it might be 700. This is still south. Hold on. Where's regular Mulberry Street? I don't know. Anyways, I'm too tired. So let's do this next week. So next week I'll be on at 6 p.m. The Discord invite is a little wonky right now because it says 7 o'clock because of daylight savings. But I will change that once the time change happens. It's going to be at 6. Same place, TikTok and YouTube. And anyone who, I didn't check if we got any new diary detectives, but thank you to anybody who joined and welcome to anyone who's thinking of joining. I'll send an update in the announcements Discord before I go live next time. I try to be consistent with that because it's like the one place I have control over where you get a notification, but you can also sign up on the TikTok live event. Sweet. Amazing. Well, if anyone has any questions about that or wants like a little more information, just send me a message on Instagram or TikTok or email, whatever. I'm happy to explain. I'll send you pictures and let you know what's up because it's hard to describe. I'm a very visual person. It's hard to describe what it is with words. So I know that I need to make a video that explains it. I think that would be like much more concise. And also maybe I should take some screenshots and just have them handy when I'm on here because I feel like I have a hard time conveying. But thanks, Carly. Oh, thanks, everyone. Thanks, Little Bort. Hope you come back. Nice to see everybody. Nice to see you, Valentina. Everyone who comes back every week, thank you. So I'll see you guys next week. And Diary Detectives, we're now voting for the next meeting. So there is in the Discord, in the video meetings tab, take your vote, cast your vote for when we're going to do the March meeting. Because it's only open for a few more days. I will. Thank you, Carly. I'm a little delirious. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye, Nikki. Bye, Jay. Nice. Thanks, Valentina. All right. Have a good night. See you next week.